Hey everyone, it's Alan back again, and in today's video I'm going to be introducing as well as briefly discussing every single financial stock out there that I could locate that pays dividends on a monthly basis as opposed to quarterly. This is my third video in my monthly dividend paying series. A couple weeks ago I made a video introducing every single energy and utility stock that pays monthly dividends, and then before that I made a video showing every monthly paying REIT stock out there. So I'd figure I'd make another video, only this time focusing on the financial sector. Through my research, I was able to locate 13 US traded stocks that still currently pay distributions every month. Two of them are in the banking services industry, and one is a mortgage REIT, which I forgot to include in my monthly dividend REIT video, so I figure I just include it in this one. Then there's also one investment management corporation, as well as 9 business development companies on this list. Let me just make a few disclaimers before we get started. This list is intended to be a reference, so be sure to do your own research before investing in any of these stocks. Doing an in-depth analysis on 13 different companies would have taken way too much time here. Also check to see if this information is still up to date when you happen to be watching. Some of these companies I was going to include on this list, such as Harvest Capital, actually stopped paying monthly dividends a few months ago. So be sure to double check before investing. As of right now though, all of these stocks still pay monthly dividends. Don't assume that the better dividend yield means the better investment. Usually a higher dividend yield means higher risk. So be sure to perform due diligence on why a company is paying a higher dividend and determine for yourself if you feel comfortable investing in that company. And then finally, this list only contains stocks that are publicly traded in the US. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. First on this list, and please forgive me for mispronouncing this company, we have Grupo AVAL, ticker symbol AVAL. This is a banking services company headquartered in Colombia that provides a range of financial services and products to public and private sector customers in Colombia and Central America. They offer deposit products and services such as checking and savings accounts and time deposits, as well as other deposits, including deposits from corresponding banks, cashier's checks, and collection services. They've been in business since 1994, and today they're one of the largest financial companies in Central America. They are listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and they just paid a monthly dividend of 12 cents per share, giving them a 4.8% dividend yield. Ellington Financial acquires and manages mortgage-related, consumer-related, and corporate-related, and other financial assets in the United States. The company acquires and manages residential mortgage-backed securities, or RMBSs, as well as subprime residential mortgage loans. In addition, the company offers consumer loans and asset-backed securities backed by consumer and commercial assets. Right now, Ellington Financial offers a dividend yield of 9.25%. Gladstone Investment Corporation is a private equity fund specializing in lower middle market, acquisitions, mature stage, buyouts, and recapitalizations. The company seeks to invest in manufacturing, consumer products, and business services that are in the United States. Gladstone Investment seeks to invest in companies with sales between $20 million and $100 million and have a minority stake in them. They've been around since 2005, and its stock currently has a dividend yield of 6.08%. Gladstone Capital Corporation is a private equity and a venture capital fund that specializes in lower middle market, growth capital, and add-on acquisitions. The fund also makes private equity investments in acquisitions, buyouts, and recapitalizations, and they invest between $7 million and $30 million in companies that have between $20 million and $150 million in sales and EBITDA between $3 million and $25 million, and they seek to make minority stakes. As of the making of this video, ticker symbol GLAD has a 7.1% dividend yield. US Global Investors is a publicly owned investment manager. The firm primarily provides its services to investment companies and also provides its services to pooled investment vehicles. The firm manages equity and fixed income mutual funds for its clients as well as hedge funds. The firm also manages exchange-traded funds and invests in the public equity and fixed income markets across the globe. The firm employs a fundamental and quantitative analysis with top-down and bottom-up stock-picking approach to make its investments. Right now it has a dividend yield of 0.81%. Horizon Technology Finance Corporation is a business development company specializing in lending and investing in development stage investments. It focuses on making secured debt and venture lending investments to venture capital-backed companies in the technology, life science, healthcare information and services, and clean tech industries. They seek to invest in companies in the United States and were founded in 2008. Its dividend yield as of the making of this video is 7.32%. Here's another company that I'm going to mispronounce, and I again apologize, but it's Itaú Unibanco Holdings, which is a Brazilian financial services company that trades on the New York Stock Exchange. They provide a range of financial products and services in Brazil and internationally. The company operates through three segments: retail banking, wholesale banking, and activities with the market and corporation. It offers various deposit products, as well as loans and credit cards, investment banking services, real estate lending services, financial and investment services, and leasing and foreign exchange services. It currently has a dividend yield of 2.06%. Main Street Capital Corporation is a private equity firm specializing in equity capital to lower middle market companies. The fund also provides debt capital to middle market companies for acquisitions, management buyouts, growth financing, recapitalizations, and refinancing. The firm seeks to partner with entrepreneurs, business owners, and management teams, and generally provides one-stop financial alternatives within its lower middle market portfolio. The firm typically invests in lower middle market companies, generally with annual revenues between $10 million and $150 million. Right now, its dividend yield is 5.9%. Oxford Square Capital Corporation is a business development company that operates as a closed-end, non-diversified management investment company. It is a private equity and mezzanine firm that invests in both public and private companies. It invests in secure and unsecured senior debt, subordinated debt, junior subordinated debt, preferred stock, common stock, and syndicated bank loans. The firm primarily invests in debt and/or equity securities of technology-related companies that operate within the computer software, internet, information technology, infrastructure, media, and telecommunications. Right now, it has a dividend yield of 8.35%. PennantPark Floating Rate Capital is a business development company. It seeks to make secondary direct, debt, equity, and loan investments. The fund seeks to invest through floating rate loans in private or thinly traded or small cap public middle market companies. It primarily invests in the United States and, to a limited extent, non-US companies. They typically like to invest between $2 million and $20 million into each company. They're located in New York City, and they currently offer a dividend yield of 8.95%. Prospect Capital Corporation is a business development company that specializes in middle market, mature, later stage, emerging growth, refinancing, acquisitions, recapitalizations, turnaround, growth capital, development, and capital expenditures. It also makes real estate investments, particularly in multifamily residential real estate asset classes. They're headquartered in New York, and right now their stock has a dividend yield of 8.78%. Stellus Capital Investment Corporation is a business development company specializing in investments in private middle market companies. It invests through first lien, second lien, unitranche, and mezzanine debt financing, often with a corresponding equity investment. The fund prefers to invest in US and Canadian companies and seeks to invest in companies with an EBITDA between $5 million and $50 million. They're located in Houston, Texas, and right now their stock has a dividend yield of 8.78% as of the making of this video. Solar Senior Capital is a business development company specializing in investments in leveraged, middle market companies in the United States. The fund invests in a form of senior secured loans, including first lien, unitranche, and second lien debt instruments. It does not invest in startup companies or companies having speculative business plans. The fund prefers debt investments between $5 million and $30 million in companies with EBITDA between $20 million and $60 million. Right now, their stock currently yields 7.75%. Alright guys, to my knowledge, that's all the monthly dividend-paying financial stocks out there. Thank you all so much for watching this video, I really do appreciate it. If this video benefited you in any sort of way, please click the like button below, and also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more high dividend investing strategy videos. It would just let me know that there's a sizable enough audience out there who wants this kind of content, and I'll continue to do my best to provide you with this content. If I missed any, I apologize. Please feel free to leave a comment below if I happen to overlook one. I'd also be curious to know which of these you guys hold if you'd like to share. Okay, thanks again everyone, and I'll see you next time. Take care.